It's Christmas Eve. The streets are glowing. Houses are lit like movie scenes. Everywhere you look, laughter, music, smiling faces. And yet, right now, millions of people in America are sitting alone, phones silent, TV on just for background noise, feeling something they're afraid to admit: loneliness. Not because they don't want connection, but because Christmas makes the absence louder. Tonight, we're talking about the part of Christmas no one posts, the part no one decorates, the part hidden behind the cheer. This is the dark side of Christmas happiness, and why the most joyful season of the year is also the loneliest. Section 1. The Myth of a Perfect Christmas. Christmas in America isn't just a holiday, it's a story. A story repeated in movies, in commercials, in Instagram reels and Hallmark endings. The perfect family, the perfect dinner table, the perfect smile. But here's the psychological problem. When everyone is told they should be happy, sadness starts to feel like failure. If you're alone on Christmas, your brain doesn't just feel lonely, it starts asking dangerous questions. What's wrong with me? Why don't I have what everyone else has? How did I end up here? Christmas doesn't create loneliness, it reveals it. The silence was already there. The holiday just turns up the volume. Section 2. Why holidays amplify loneliness. Psychologists call this contrast pain. The human brain measures emotion relatively, not absolutely. So when your surroundings scream, togetherness, love, celebration, and your reality whispers, empty chair, no plans, no one calling, the emotional gap becomes unbearable. This is why loneliness hurts more on holidays than on normal days. It's not the absence of people, it's the comparison. Studies in the US show that emergency room visits for emotional distress increase during the holidays. Depression symptoms spike in late December. Suicide hotlines receive more calls after Christmas than before it. Not because people are weak, but because expectations crush quietly. Section 3. Social media makes it worse. Now add social media. Instagram shows matching pajamas. TikTok shows surprise gifts. Facebook shows family photos with captions like, grateful. But what you don't see? The arguments before the photo, the forced smiles, the people who weren't invited. And when you're alone, scrolling through that feed, your brain doesn't think logically. It thinks emotionally. It doesn't say, this is curated. It says, everyone is happy except me. This is why Christmas loneliness feels personal, even when it's incredibly common. Section 4. The types of Christmas loneliness. Not all loneliness looks the same. 1. The missing someone loneliness. People who lost someone this year, a parent, a partner, a friend. Christmas reminds them of what used to be, not what is. 2. The surrounded but alone loneliness. You're with family, but you feel unseen, misunderstood, emotionally disconnected. The table is full, but the heart isn't. 3. The starting over loneliness. New city, new life, no traditions yet. Freedom feels empowering until the holidays arrive. 4. The I chose this loneliness. People who walked away from toxic families, abusive homes, painful dynamics. They chose peace, but peace can still feel empty sometimes. And here's the truth no one says. You can make the right choice and still feel lonely. Section 5. Why we hide it. Loneliness during Christmas feels embarrassing because society treats loneliness like a flaw instead of a human experience. So people hide it. They say, I'm just tired. I'm busy. I'm fine. But internally they're thinking, I don't belong anywhere. And this is where Christmas loneliness becomes dangerous. Not because of sadness, but because of silence. Silence convinces people they're alone in their pain. They're not. They just don't hear each other. Section 6. Reframing Christmas. Here's the shift that changes everything. Christmas is not proof of your worth. Your value is not measured by invitations, family size, relationship status, or holiday photos. Loneliness doesn't mean you failed at life. It means you're human in a world that forgot how to connect deeply. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do on Christmas is simply exist, without pretending. Section 7. A quiet message to the viewer. If you're watching this alone right now, you're not broken. You're not behind. You're not invisible. This season doesn't define you, and this feeling, as heavy as it feels, will not last forever. Connection isn't always loud. Sometimes it begins quietly, with understanding, with honesty, with knowing you're not the only one feeling this way. And tonight, you're not alone here.